Salut tout le monde, salut tout le monde, salut tout le monde. Today, I am going to be doing a video about music. Somebody requested on my last video if I could do a video talking about the music that I listen to. And then here I am today, filming that video. I have created like a Google, like a doc format on my laptop down here, and I've split it into multiple categories because I feel like some people might not care about all of this, so they can like skip to like my favourite French songs or my favourite Eurovision songs or like a specific genre, because I've split it into genres. So I'm gonna start off. I will like timestamp them in the description. I'm gonna start off with current favourites, like things as of maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I've done 5 songs for each category. So current favourites in no particular order, like these 5 are in like a random order. The first one is Letting Go by Duster. I love a lot of Duster's music. They're usually really sad, or I'm pretty sure they're all really sad, but I do like Letting Go, and I love the cover art. It's of like a little cat. The second song is Messy by Lola Young. I love this song, it's so catchy. I'm pretty sure this is like a more popular song, like I'm pretty sure I've heard this on the radio before, or like at work or something. This is just a really catchy song. I would recommend that song. I'm gonna recommend all of these songs. And then the third song for my current favourites is Cleo by Shy Girl. This played in a film that I watched recently. It was in the film Femme. And I loved the song, and I loved the scene that it played in. Which is why it's a current fave and I listen to it all the time. Fourth, we have Risk by Gracie Abrams. I'm not really a Gracie Abrams girl, but I'm going to watch her next year, so I feel like I need to get up on my Gracie Abrams knowledge. I like some of her songs, but I've just never really listened to like her new album. So I'm just starting to get into that. And then finally, Everything Everywhere by Noah Khan. I went to watch Noah Khan last week, and I love like his whole album. I love like so many of his songs, like his older songs. But when we were watching him live, when he played Everything Everywhere, I was like, I forgot how much I love this song, because it never used to be one of my favourites, like my top like 3 favourites. But I've really been liking listening to it recently. Okay, the next category is annual favourites. Like, I went on stats for Spotify and like picked the 5 songs that I've listened to most in the last 12 months. And these songs, I love these songs all so much. The first one is It's Called Freefall by Paris Paloma. It's the Paris Paloma cover. I think it's originally by Rainbow Kitten Surprise, which is a really interesting artist name. But the cover by Paris Paloma is insane. I love it. Secondly, we have Deep Sea by Snail Mail. Again, one of my favourite songs of all time. I love this song so much. It's one of those songs that like I don't think I'll ever get bored of it. Like sometimes I would just have this song on repeat for like a 30-minute car journey, because it's just so good, and then I don't get sick of it. Like I can still listen to it again the next day or the next week. Third, we have Begs Me to see them live because they were all in Berlin, which I guess is sad. I feel like I should just still listen to them. But anyway, fourth we have Melancholy by Patrick Watson and Safia Nolan. Just over. Just a little sad French song. And then finally we have, okay, these are two songs, but they're by the same artist because they were very close together on the my annual like most listened to songs. So we have I Feel You and Feeling Like a Woman Lately by No-So, who is a Korean artist, and I really have been liking their music. Well, clearly because it's in my top 5 annual. Anyway, the next category is albums. Now this was tricky because I don't listen to a lot of albums. Like, there are very few artists where I have listened to a whole album. So I have 3. Which, because I didn't want to just pick 2 other random ones because I wouldn't actually like all of their songs. Like, I haven't listened to them all. Number 1 is No I Can't Stick Season because I love that album. I love every single song on that album. So that is why that was up there. Second is Chapel Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwestern Princess. Again, I love every song on that album. And then thirdly we have The Fame Monster from Lady Gaga. I love this album. This was like the first album I ever had on like my MP3 player when I was like 8 or 9, and I loved it, and I still listen to it, and I still love it. I think The Fame Monster, I definitely prefer The Fame Monster to Born This Way, but they're both up there. Like, it was quite, like, I did have to think about it before I picked one to be my favourite, but I think The Fame Monster is my favourite. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the genres. So we have French, indie, which I hate saying things are indie, pop, which is like, in my eyes, pop is like, this is like 2000s pop rather than like pop music now. And then we have country music and rock. Again, rock is a bit subjective because Spotify, some music is classed as rock when I don't see how it can be rock. Anyway, so we'll start with the French one. These are my top 5 favourite French songs. Not necessarily of all time because these are all very modern songs. Yeah, they're all modern songs. Like, they're definitely like French classic songs that I also love. But I don't really listen to them that much. The first one I have is C'est mon truc, by Zeneia or Zeneia. I feel like I've mentioned this before. I love this song. It's just a catchy like French song. I can imagine it, like, I can imagine people dancing to it. Like, I can imagine the choreography, which is weird because I cannot dance, and I don't know why I have that mindset towards this song. Then we have La Vague by Izia. I don't know. This is one of the first like French songs I listened to that wasn't like a French classic that I was like told to listen to by my French teacher. Like, this is me going out of my own way to like find French music that I like to like help me learn. And I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna Google it, I'm pretty sure the artist of that song is an actor. Like, I'm pretty sure she's in a film. Yeah, she's in Summertime or La Belle Saison. And I watched that, and then like I went through the cast and I saw that she like made music, so I was like, oh, but I think she's more known for her singing, maybe. The third song we have is Samovar by Alice et Moi. Again, another French catchy song. Yeah, fourthly, I don't think that's a word. We have Je continue à danser by Julien Jean-Baptiste. Again, it's just a French catchy song. I like these kind of songs because I think that they were helpful for me when I was learning French. Like, I could understand the words, and if they were like a catchy chorus or something, like I could with other artists. I really like some of the songs on there. I really like her music. Okay, the next genre is the indie genre. Again, I feel like this is a subjective word. Like, what is indie? Like, I feel like some people would class like the Arctic Monkeys as indie, but then I don't know, I feel like this is a very broad genre, so I just went with something that Spotify, like sometimes Spotify puts music in a playlist for you, and it's like, here, have this summer indie mix, and I'm like, okay, these are songs that would be on a playlist titled Indie by Spotify. Firstly, we have Metamorphosis by Infinity Song. This song is so beautiful, I love it. It's, I don't know, I love it. But I love all of these songs, but I really love this song. Then we have Billy Toppy by Men I Trust. Again, I love this song. Third, we have Kiss City by Blonde Shell. Guess what? I love this song. These are songs that I would like listen to wherever, like if I'm walking, if I'm just in my room, if I'm in the car, if I'm like, if someone says, oh, pick a song, I'll pick one of these kinds of songs. Fourth, we have Like the Sun by Tanuki-chan. I feel like I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. And then fifth, we have Blue by New Dad. Yeah. Then the pop genre is basically just Girls Aloud. I love Girls Aloud. Again, I used to listen to them on my MP3 player when I was like 8 or 9, and then I saw them at a festival recently, and it just sparked the inner Girls Aloud lover in me. So these might be controversial favourites. Not controversial because all their songs are good, but like, I don't know. These are my favourites. Number one is Watch Me Go. Love that song. Sexy No No No. I love that song. On the Metro. Love, and Can't Speak French, but like the English version. And then in fifth we have I Don't Feel Like Dancing by the Scissor Sisters, because I also love that song, but they kind of give off like, they don't give off the same vibes actually, but like I've put them in the same category, so that's great. As for like pop songs, like now, like what is classed as pop music? Is it kind of like Dua Lipa and like Sabrina Carpenter, that kind of thing? Because I don't really listen to them. I can't think of anything else that would be pop music. Maybe like Olivia Rodrigo. I mean, I sometimes listen to Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know. I have just not got a category for that kind of music. The next genre we have is country music. I'm a sucker for country music. I'm just gonna readjust my legs because I'm sat really strangely. Okay, there we go. Country music. Number one, we have Silver Lining by Casey Musgraves. I love this song. Again, this was on my MP3 player. I'm pretty sure my dad put this one and another one from this list on my MP3 player, and I'm so glad that he did because I still love it now. The second one on this list is Can't Get Over You by Sarah Beth or Sarah Beth. A little catchy country song that I love to sing in the car. Third, we have Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen. Probably Wallen. I don't know. I feel like this is a very classic country song. A classic modern country song. Is that possible? Can you have a classic modern something? It's a very well-known country song. But I love it. She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy by Kenny Chesney. That don't know. It's not even that it's like, it is catchy, but I don't know if that's just because it's been ingrained in my head since I was 8, like, that I love it so much. I don't know. And then 5th, we have Orange Juice by Noah Khan. Now, I think Noah Khan is more like a folk pop music, but when I went to see him, for Orange Juice, he had a banjo, and there was someone pop from his band, her name's Nina, I can't remember her last name, she was playing the fiddle, and I was like, it doesn't get more country than this, and Orange Juice is a little bit of a country song, so I've put it in this list. Yeah, so don't hate me. Then we have the rock genre. I don't know the musical definition of rock music. Like, I know that not all rock music has to be like heavy metal rock, but I don't know. Like, heavy metal rock is one extreme, but I don't know what's at the other end. Like, I don't know how far this spectrum goes. So I think most of these would be classed as rock. Number 1 is Spectre by Radiohead. I like this song, and I don't know if I wish it would be picked as the James Bond soundtrack thing for Spectre. I don't know which one I prefer, but I just love Spectre as a song, and I've been liking more and more Radiohead songs recently. How to Disappear Completely. There's another one that I listen to as well, but I can't remember the name of it. Secondly, we have, my gosh, my throat made a weird noise. Secondly, we have Brainstorm by Arctic Monkeys. I think this is definitely classed as a rock song. I like it. I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know, this isn't on my like everyday like walking playlist or everyday like driving playlist, but I still really like it. Parasite Eve by Bring Me the Horizon. Again, this is the same as Brainstorm. I feel like the only times I listen to it is if I'm like listening to music with like headphones on in my room, because with headphones on they both just sound really good. But I still love this song. Then we have Gasoline by Måneskin. I went through like not like a big Måneskin phase, but I really liked like 4 of their songs, and I used to listen to them all the time, again with headphones on, just for a better experience. And then 5th, we have Cherry Bomb by the Runaways. Classic. Need I say more? No. Okay, we've got 2 categories left. We have world music, because I thought I listened to a lot of songs from like other than just French or like English lyrics. So we have world music and we have Eurovision top 5. Yeah, they're recent Eurovision songs as opposed to like cool classics, because I listen to Eurovision songs on a day-to-day basis because I like the music, rather than like because it's, I don't know, they're all just recent Eurovision songs basically. Okay, so for the world section, the first one I have is, I don't know how to pronounce it because it's in Russian, I believe, but it's Toka by Molchat Doma. I think I mispronounced all of that. I like this song. I like the other songs. I like any song with a similar vibe to this. Then we have, the next song was in, I believe it's in Japanese, and I couldn't read it, so I've just written the artist and I'll put like the picture. Harumi Hosono. I love this song. It's the one with like seagulls at the beginning. Beautiful. Then we have Nada Importa by Lina de Sol. I think this is in Spanish. I found her on TikTok because she did a cover of Me Gustas Too, which is actually the next song that I was going to talk about. And I loved her voice. Like, I just loved her and her guitar. And then she has her own music as well. Number 4 is Me Gustas Too. Nymfy by Super Junior. Yeah, I haven't listened to any other Super Junior song, and I feel like I need to get on that. I need to do that. I just like Sorry Sorry. Okay, then finally the Eurovision top 5. They're all from the last 3 years, because that's when I started listening to them, like in the car or whatever. Number 1 is Sentimente by Monica Liu. I love this song. I loved the Eurovision performance. I thought it was so beautiful, and I loved the song. Second, we have Shum by Goe, a masterpiece. A masterpiece. I love this song. Number 3 is Bridges by Eliza. Again, I love this song, but when I watched the Eurovision, like the actual performance, like that year, it wasn't one of my top. It definitely wasn't number 1 for me. But as soon as Eurovision like ended and I was like listening to all the songs, I was like, why did I not like this before? Because it was so good. Fourth, we have the Estonian Eurovision entry for this year. Nendest narkotikammidest zeneia by 5 Minust and Palup. I absolutely love this song. These aren't in any particular order, by the way, because this is one of my favourite songs. I play this in the car all the time because it's just such a good song, and especially in the car, like with the good sound, like even with headphones it would be good. Yeah, and then fifth we have Europapa by Juiced. I don't know. Again, I love that song. They were all the songs that I wanted to talk about today. I would recommend you add some to your playlist. Pick a random selection and add them to your playlist. Let me know in the comments of any of your favourite songs. I was about to say favourite films, favourite songs, or a song that you would recommend to